What is going on, everybody? This is Han Central, and today I am back for my first Halloween 2022 video. Can't believe it's already here, and I am literally was shaking with excitement last night that it's already here and what has happened over the last 2 days. Now, Spirit did take a little while this year. I don't want to say Spirit, but things did take a little while to start firing up this year with we haven't gotten our sneak peeks yet, and I do think that it's because of supply issues as well as shipping issues that Spirit hasn't been able to film the videos and therefore hasn't been able to release them. The rumor going around is that we are going to get our sneak peeks on July 30th, but that is also the day that Spirit opens in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, the flagship location for the season. So honestly, not sure how that's going to work or if that's true, but that all remains to be seen. But today we are talking about the forbidden leaks, the leaks of Spirit Halloween that come every year before the store opens, before anything is released officially by the company. And just wanted to say before we get into it here, disclaimer, these are not my photos. Not sure who takes these photos, but these are not my photos, and I cannot take credit for these or blame for these being released. So guys, we're going to get right into it, and first image that we have here appears to be the front theme. Now, what I'm hearing, this year's themes is going to be a laboratory theme, like a mad science lab, kind of medieval style, like Frankenstein, which I think is really cool. Really brings back the 2000s vibes, the 2010 vibe. And what I'm hearing is that this is the front theme right here, and we can't really get a good idea for the size of it yet, because I'm guessing in this photo the theme isn't exactly complete, but nevertheless it looks really cool. I do know that in the front there's going to be the overhead sign like usual that says Dr. J. Reaper, and then the name of the lab and other details to follow for the theme. But just to see a mad science lab theme, guys, is absolutely insane. Really reminds me of the early 2000s of a little kid at Spirit. Really cool that they brought this back, and now with Spirit's skills, if you will, they can really make it come alive way more. Now, the list that was leaked for the front theme didn't look like that there were many animatronics in it. However, I don't believe that is the full list of animatronics, because it looked like there were only 9. But as you can see in this photo, we do have Grimm, who is returning to stores, as well as Mr. Dark this year. Grimm is returning to stores this year in the ISCs, and is going to be in the front theme here once again, like the Halloween Factory. Not sure if this part is going to be walkthrough or not, but you can see there are several platforms around for animatronics to go in. And like I said, there is a sign up in the front that is like we normally get, that just says the name of the theme and kind of like your welcome sign with animatronics in the front. We're going to get more into that in a few minutes when I show the animatronics that I believe are going to be in the front theme. But without further ado, this is the front theme, the front ISC for Spirit Halloween. This is going to be, I think just the name of it's going to be Dr. J. Reaper Mad Lab in the front here. But really, really cool to see the lab theme come back into play for 2022. And the next photo that we have here is what is confirmed to be the back theme for Spirit Halloween stores for the 2022 season. Now, this is probably the best photo we have so far of what things are going to look like for 2022. As you can see by the sign right in the middle there, it looks like this is going to be a testing lab, similar to how the Halloween Factory assembly line and then the actual Halloween Factory floor last year. I think that's what they're going for this year, and it looks like it's actually a similar design as well as the back theme was last year. But really like the looks of this theme with the old stone, just like the front theme. And as you can see, we do have quite a few animatronics in this picture. Now, to the far left there, I do believe that this is Mazzles the Clown. He is going to be $299.99. I have a photo I will be showing in a minute here, but I do believe that is confirmed to be Mazzles the Clown in the back theme. Next to him there is what I heard is some sort of grave prop. Hopefully it's not as lousy as things like Graveyard Ghoul were, but I'm honestly not completely sure what that is. That's just a guess. It also looks like it's got like hair, so it could be an actual animatronic, but it looks like a gravestone, but I'm honestly not sure. And then next to that is the Lil Skellybones reskin. Now, when I first heard Lil Skellybones was returning, that was the original rumor. I was super happy to hear that because I actually own Lil Skellybone, and he is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, prop of all time from Spirit. Actually looking at him while recording this voiceover. So when I saw that I couldn't believe what I was hearing, that he was coming back into stores. But what has been confirmed to be is that it's supposed to be Little Skellybones out of the swing, and it's going to be some sort of jump scare. Not exactly sure what that's going to involve, or if depending on the price, I might buy it, because that would honestly look really cool by my Little Skellybones, unless the audio is the same, which that would kind of suck. But moving on. We get more into the middle of the theme, and you can see that we have Mr. Dark is returning to stores for 2022 in the back theme. Once again, just like Grimm, he's in the same spot as last year, or it's the same theme as last year, excuse me. And then next to we're not going to talk too much about Mr. Dark because we know all about him. And then next to Mr. Dark is Betty Sharp, I believe her name is supposed to be. And she looks like it's going to be a little girl prop holding a knife. Not exactly sure what the motion is going to be, but I'm honestly hoping for a jump scare. And then next to her, you can also see that we are getting a Reagan Exorcist prop returning for 2022, which is absolutely insane to me. That is so cool. We haven't had one since 2011, 2012. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember going in and seeing it back then. Not sure if it's going to be the same motion or what that's going to be, but nevertheless, really, really cool. Forgive me if I'm forgetting some animatronics here. I can't see them because of my voiceover screen is kind of blocking some of the picture here, but I also know that there's a jumping spider somewhere in this theme, and I believe there are supposed to be 9 animatronics. Now, it does look like the back theme is in a different place in the store this year. It looks like the store is slightly under a new layout, but I could be wrong. It could be just what it looks like here. I'd like to see the back theme actually go to the back of the store again, because that's how I used to like it. But you can also see that we have some lighting effects, some TVs, and I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be walkthrough or not. We can't really tell. There could be a walkthrough section in the back there. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment, but and I'm sure those electric things on the top are going to do something really, really cool as well. And you can also see that we do have theme design foot pads as well, so that's always really cool to see. Not exactly sure why the animatronics are facing the way they are, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. And also not exactly sure why they went for the wood design, it looks like, for the platform. It almost looks like the Reaper's Wharf dock from 2019, which is kind of a weird choice, but then again, I'm not going to criticize anything today because we don't really know what we have, but this is the back theme for 2022. So those are all of the theme photos that we're going to be going over. However, there are a couple animatronic photos that I did want to include in this video. There are much more, but some of them are kind of just, you can't even really tell what's going on with them, so I only included a couple here. But this is confirmed to be Mozzles the Clown, and we haven't seen his audio or motion or anything yet, but wow, so far I am really impressed by this clown. This is definitely, I've been shopping and a Spirit fan at Spirit since around 2010, 2011, and this is definitely one of the scariest clowns that I've seen them have. And you know how many clowns we've gotten from Spirit and all these other companies, because clowns are just overdone, I hate to say. But this guy is really, really cool looking. Now, I'm guessing, by looking at the picture, it almost looks like he might be a reskin of Towering Clown, Creepy Towering Clown from Spirit Halloween 2017. He was in the Spirit Hollows Bridge, and then he was also in the Spirit Acres Farm, and he also made some appearances filler in the Reaper's Wharf as well, in the SS Riptide, where Crouchy was absent. But this guy looks really, really cool. Not sure what his motion is going to be. Like I said, my guess is that he's going to have the same motion and animation, if you will, as Creepy Towering Clown, but I could be wrong. Nothing is set in stone yet. He is unfortunately $300, so a little out of my price range, and I am really not looking to buy any more clowns. I will not completely, go over this one until the actual video is out and we can get a way better idea of what this guy is going to do. But so far he looks really cool. But I just don't really have any space for another clown. I already have 3 of them. I really don't need another clown for my haunt build, so probably won't be planning on picking this one up this year. But looks like he's going to be one of my favorites for the season. And like I said, we do have confirmation that he is in the back theme, and just by looking at him, he looks like he's similar to Creepy Towering Clown or like Sweet Dreams, anything like that. But wow, this one is different. We haven't seen a clown like this quite yet. Just the creepy, sinister look of him is just out of this world. So I actually lied to you guys. I do have a couple more theme pictures technically here. This is a closer up shot of the Reagan animatronic from The Exorcist that we are getting for 2022. Not exactly sure what is going on in this photo. Her head is probably turned the other way because that's likely her motion, which also leads me to believe that it is going to be one very similar to the one we saw in 2012 where the head turns all the way around. I do think that's what it's going to be, and just to see this one in stores is so cool. But I think it's just the angle. Some people thought that she was looking at this TV, and the TV screen has something to do with Reagan here, but I don't think that's exactly true. I think that this is just the angle, and that's the lighting coming off the TV and the lighting in the theme here. But it is confirmed that we have a Reagan animatronic, which is really cool to see. I'm hoping it's one just like the 2012 one, or maybe we could even get a jump scare. But maybe we could get some, the newer audio sounds with the better speaker rather than 2012. And like I said, maybe we can get an audio or something, or a jump scare of some sort. That would be really cool. A little bit different of emotion, but really cool to see Reagan back in stores for the season. And this is the last photo I'm going to be showing in this video for today. But this is confirmed to be the animatronic that was leaked before the themes, actually, Lord Raven. Now, this looks like a really, really cool idea. I love that. I think it's supposed to be inspired. It reminds me kind of like of a plague doctor, but I think it's supposed to be a forest type of creature. With the raven beak and everything going on there. Looks really, really cool. Now, I do believe by the looks of it that Lord Raven is in the front of the front theme when you first walk in. I believe by the photos I sent, or by the photos I looked at, it looks like that the 2 front animatronics are going to be Lord Raven and that giant pumpkin prop that looks to be a similar reskin of the Nightmare Harvester from 2018 in the farm. But like I said, can't be sure until we see better photos. But I do think that those are the 2 animatronics you will see when you first walk in, where Baphomet and Mr. Howell were, where this guy will be where Mr. Howell was, and the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin prop will be where Baphomet was, just to put it into a perspective for you guys. But as I said, this guy looks really, really cool. I don't know if there's a price out on him yet, but I think he is going to be, I think he is 6 feet tall is what I heard. And he Looks really, really cool. I just hope that he doesn't turn out to be a static, and he does have some sort of motion going for him. Would love to see a jump scare with this one as well. Similar, maybe what I'm thinking it could do is he could reach out the one arm and grab, similar to that scarecrow we saw at Party City and Home Depot. Or also what it could do, I'd love to see, is maybe it'll rise up like the Forest Demon and Pennywise did. However, those tended to be kind of faulty. So maybe it won't do that. Maybe, maybe it's 6 feet, but then raises up to 8 feet. Or it just goes up and down like the creepy animated doll. We can't really be sure until we get more of a look at this, but looks really, really cool, and I can tell he's going to go into my favorites for the season too. Can't wait to see his audio and motion. Hopefully he does have motion. I doubt he'll be a static prop, but really excited to see this one and what it has in store for us. Well, there you have it, everybody. That is all the photos that I have for you to go over in this video. I can tell our season is off to an amazing start so far. My Spirit Store's opening date has been given to me. Not going to announce in this video because it is kind of private at the moment, but expect a video going with David's TV again this year. We are going back to our tradition this year, so expect that coming, and have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.